Okay, we're doing FizzBuzz today. You're gonna need an empty list. So let's actually just call answer. And it's just an empty list for now. We're gonna basically write a bunch of logical constraints to append the words FizzBuzz or fizz or buzz to replace a number in a list. So if you're getting the numbers 1 through 10, you would have a list that goes 1 through 10, but for each word that is divisible by 3, you would replace it with the word fizz. Each word divisible by 5, you would replace it with the word buzz. So 1, 2, fizz, because 3 is divisible, obviously. 4, 5, bit fizz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Position at 5 would be buzz, according to this. And for a number that's both 3 and 5, for example, the number 15, it would be FizzBuzz. Okay? If you get to number 30, it'd be FizzBuzz as well. But basically, the numbers that are either divisible by 3 or divisible by 5. Imagine if you're learning how to count 5s, it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, etc. Each of those positions at 5 would be the word buzz. And if you're learning your threes times tables, it'd be 3, 6, 9. It'd be, you replace that with fizz. So how can we do that? Let's write a for loop first. So for I in range, and the range is determined by starting at position 1, but it depends on the integer n, which is given to us. So n determines how much integers are going to be in this list. So here n is 3, so we only have to output 3, and whatever whatever numbers are in that list, we have to have the logical constraints to see if which of the numbers in that list will convert to fizz or buzz, etc. But because this n is determined and it changes based on the input, we're going to use that as our range. But remember, the range goes from position 1 to n. So it'd be 1, 2, and 3. We need this word to also be logically processed to see if it is a word that needs to a number that needs to be changed into a word. Therefore, we have to add our range plus 1, so that's checking this final position as well. So now for the first logical constraint, we're going to do this, the word FizzBuzz. So if I, literally just follow it by here, if I modulo 3 is equal to 0, meaning if the remainder, if it's divisible by 3, if the remainder after being modded by 3 is 0, and if the remainder after modding it by 5 equals 0, then we're going to answer, because answer is in our list, we're going to append to our answer the string FizzBuzz. And this is basically the same exact logic we're doing for everything else. I just want to check if hopefully my mic is working right now. I didn't even check. Second constraint, we're going to do an elif. If I, you can literally just copy this. If I is divisible, the remainder is 0 after modding, we're going to answer dot append just the word. Let's go to our bank to see. Is. Same process again. Let's just write it out for quality's sake. I. If the remainder after modding it with 5 is equal to 0, we're going to append that answer, whatever that number is, we're going to replace it with the word buzz. And if the word is not divisible, if the number, sorry, the number is, if at I, if in that loop, right, if that is not divisible by 3 or 5, or just by 3 or by 5, it's simple. Else we will just answer dot append I. But remember, this is a list string, so we can't just return an integer like that. We have to return the string of I, and then we're going to just return answer. And if I did everything correctly, this should just be fine on first try. Oops. Oh, I missed this little if statement. That should be fine. Let's submit. Passes all the cases. And yes, beats 100%, 0 milliseconds, I guess. But yeah, very, this is an easy solution and used a lot in specific interviews. So